Have you ever thought about business ownership or franchise business ownership and you've been reluctant to explore? I think there's a lot of reasons. You're not alone in that. I think there's a lot of reasons why people choose to not explore. I have three that I'd like to talk about today. One is that a lot of people are comfortable. Many people are not comfortable because they have worked their entire career for corporate America. They've gotten that steady paycheck, they have the health care, and all of those wonderful things. And so you may hate going to work every day, but it's easy to do. It's comfortable and you know exactly what to do. So it's not status quo when you're out exploring and thinking about business ownership. People are going to say, why would you do that? You're earning great money at corporate America. Yeah, you just have, another 10 years. What's another 10 years to be unhappy? Another reason people are uncomfortable is because they think that they're going to be outside of work thinking and worrying about their business all day long. And they're used to going to work and going home. I don't really think that that's true. In reality, I know a lot of people that work for corporate America and they're so stressed and so unhappy. And it's the same for business ownership. You're going to worry about work sometimes outside of work, but you have the freedom and the flexibility to do what you want for your business when you want it, which gives you a better comfort level. So I think another area where people are uncomfortable is not knowing how much it costs. The mindset is that it's going to cost $500,000 and it's going to be fast food and I don't want to hire those kind of people, or hiring people is hard. Another uncomfortability that people have is the economy. And the economy is always going to be there, whether it's good, whether it's bad, whether it's unstable. Back in like 2010, when maid services started, that is when they grew. It was during the time, an economic downturn, because women were going back to work and they were willing to trade a few dollars so that they didn't have to spend their weekends cleaning. And there's many other opportunities out there right now that are like that are Amazon resistant, they are AI resistant, they are pandemic resistant, and recession resistant. So one of the ways that you can make exploring business ownership, franchise business ownership, comfortable is by working with a franchise consultant, someone like myself. Many people don't even realize that, FranNet, nearly 40 years ago, was the starter of this business, this consultancy kind of business. So we have a lot of experience. And what we do is we talk about all of those things. Many people don't realize that there are businesses that are in that $100,000 range, if that's your budget, that you could open up and still earn that six-figure income, many times more than the six-figure income that you were earning. Or there are businesses, home services is one great business where, you're not hiring, the high schooler person and have to deal with their high school athletic schedules and those kinds of things. Really, that's what I do for you is I sit back and talk, ask questions, get to know you. What are your values? What are your motives? What are your goals? What do you want business ownership to do for you? Most importantly, what is the role of the owner? And as the role of the owner, is it something that you're going to feel comfortable doing so that it's as comfortable as going to corporate America every day? It's just giving you that freedom, lifestyle, and flexibility that you've been looking for a long time. So another reason why people don't explore franchise business ownership is their information is outdated. They tend to think that it's all about French fries, pizza, subs, just fast food. And right now we have a great opportunity with, the silver tsunami that they're talking about, people getting older and aging. There's some wonderful businesses out there that are not just home health care, that are geared towards that older demographic, whether it's helping with selling the equipment that people need to stay in their home, or it's fixing their homes to make it safer for them to be at home. Recently with my dad, we just took out all of his flooring and just made his flooring one level so that we don't have to worry about him tripping over really just anything, but just making it a safer, more comfortable space for him to be in. A place where he can easily clean the floor as opposed to having to drag out a vacuum all the time. There's businesses that help you get rid of your excess stuff. We all have excess stuff. Again, we just went through this with my dad where he has a lot of stuff and cleaning out. And it would have been nice to have somebody there that was more helpful, just saying, donation pile, give to your kids pile, or keep pile. And some of those companies, put on estate sales and things like that to help you. So none of that has anything to do with food. There's many businesses that are from 8 to 5, Monday through Friday. Again, keeping that executive lifestyle that you have had, but taking the skills that you have from corporate America and applying them to working for yourself and having the freedom, the lifestyle, and the flexibility that you've been looking for. Working with someone like myself, a franchise consultant, what we do is spend time talking with you. What is it that you would like to do for business ownership? What kinds of people would you like to work with? What kinds of people would you like having work for you? Are you the kind of person that wants to go out networking, or are you more the kind of person that would prefer to have something that's a little bit more digitally driven? That's my role, is to help you work through those things. And then not only that, I really help you make sure you get all the questions answered for all the questions that you have. I make sure that you talk to franchisees. I'm sure you've seen some of my other videos where I talk about talking to franchisees and how important it is to talk to minimally 6 and make sure that they are successful and happy with the franchise that they are looking at. So the other reason why people do not look into franchise business ownership is because they don't realize the opportunities that are out there. So I just helped somebody buy a flooring type of business that is very much emerging, but every single business needs it. Every single homeowner needs it. Those are the kinds of businesses that we're showing people, are businesses where everyone needs it or many people need it, and you have the ability to talk to other franchise owners. There are executive style businesses where, again, you might be just managing a manager, or you might be the executive and managing 3 or 4 employees, or you might keep your day job and manage a manager. There are home-based concepts, there are storefront concepts. So my goal is to just take you through that process. Another thing that many people do not realize is that it doesn't cost anything to work with me. I can help people at no charge, much like a realtor. You could look at 10 homes and go, well, we decided not to buy a home. That's exactly what it's like to work with me. My goal is to help you get to a yes or no, especially when sometimes it's been on your checklist. And once you've done the exploring, you can check it off and go, all right, I explored it, not for me. Or I explored it and I'm loving it and I'm willing to take the risk and change my life. Okay, so let's shake up the status quo in your life. Let's reach out. Let's have a conversation. Franchised ownership should not be explored alone. You can use a franchise consultant like myself. I don't charge anything. I don't sell anything. I just really help you get to a yes or no and check out, see, is business ownership going to offer you the freedom, the flexibility, and the lifestyle that you would love to have?